All right, now we're recording. All good.
NVIDIA might be interesting if it retests 127.
Yeah. Well, we'll get there. We'll see. First, for now, I got Apple, got the measured moves, all set to go. Microsoft is next on the list. Let's put these measured moves in. I did a big one on 8 a.m., right? Right. Yeah, that's 8 a.m. Is that 8 a.m.? No. Where's 8 a.m.? Oh, right there. Okay. Smaller one. So bring that in. There it is, Microsoft. And then we have NVIDIA 127, huh? Let's see. Where are these candles? I'm all confused. That's 8 a.m., isn't it? Yeah, that one. All right. Yeah, so I do have a level just about 127. That's the bottom of the 8 a.m. candle. Is that 8 a.m.? What happened to AMD today? Big candle. Oh man, gotta zoom way out on this. Here we go. We got AMD. Got levels on both sides. Was it Tesla that was supposed to have earnings today or something? I don't know.
Yeah, Tesla, yeah. After the close.
Aftermarket.
After, okay. Look at that. The 8 a.m. candle today is approximately where the 8 a.m. candle was yesterday. Don't even have to move anything. That's pretty cool. And you can see how it behaved yesterday, right? Straight down to the measured move, straight back up to it, and that's that. That's amazing. Anyone catch that long later yesterday? That would have been fun. I don't see a good setup, but would have been fun. Let's make a mild adjustment today. It's just the 8 a.m. candle is just a little bigger. And yeah, there you go. Tesla in the middle. And AMD, what do we have? Yeah, again, AMD, same thing, right? Oh, sorry, Amazon. Amazon, the 8 a.m. candle is pretty much the same distance as yesterday's. Don't even have to do anything. That's pretty cool. Just leave it there. Then we have Meta. Where is this it? That's it on Meta. Oh man, watch Meta. It's gonna move like 4 measures at a time of these measured moves. This is a tiny 8 a.m. candle. But let's see. You never know. It could just be choppy, right? You never know. Oh, Google's in the news, clearly. Something's going on. It's already pushing higher and stronger than most things. So there we go. We have the 8 a.m. candle on Google. All right. Did we skip any? Miss any? I think we got it. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes to the open, guys. Let me know if there's something on your mind. Otherwise, I'm just looking for setups before we get going.
Is Apple in your eyes?
I don't see any setup. I don't see anything right now on anything. I don't know what to think of Apple. There's nothing there.
I mean, NVIDIA and Google. NVIDIA, if it tests the 127, it could be a good setup, right?
Let's see. Yeah, so the bottom of the candle, you can see it consolidated above that. Yeah, all through late yesterday and overnight. Did the breakout? Yeah, so retest of the 127 area could be the short retest and then breakout.
And
That
Google
happens.
retest the 196.4 also.
Google, let's see. Yeah, same idea. Already did the breakout, retest and go long. 196.40 or so, 35, 196.35. So those look all right for now. Still have a few 5-minute candles to go. But yeah, those are good ones. So far, they look okay.
Google is with what pattern do you see that you say it's gonna go long?
Well, you see, it's got resistance right here at the top of
Yeah.
the 8 a.m. candle multiple times, right? And if you look at this zone, it's been consolidating in this zone for, well, let's just call it overnight. It's just been consolidating right here,
Mhm.
right? And so now it's finally broken out of there. So it's done a breakout already. And after breakout, ideally, if it gives you a good retest, then you can catch a good move going up. So that's
Okay.
it, just the retest of the breakout.
Thanks.
Yeah. Mhm. Cool. Shane, what are you saying? AMD's measured move is all of yesterday's range? Is that right? Oh, yeah, I see it.
Quick question on Google Avi. Sorry. Do you
Yeah.
look at 60 minutes? Because on the 60-minute chart, it looks like between 197 to 200, there's an area of consolidation. So would we consider 197 as a resistance in that case?
You see, I don't look at the 60-minute chart.
You don't? Okay. Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. So whatever time frame you choose to look at, make sure you stick to it. Because if you see something on one time frame, but you're not satisfied, then you switch to another one. Then you're satisfied. Then you take some silly trade. You're out of your trade book then. So stick to your trade book. Your time frame should be well defined and stick to it, whatever it is for you.
Yeah.
All right. Richard, you want to know about, is there a way to keep the fib lines on the charts every time DOS is open? Do I have to redraw? Well, you can leave them on the chart. They'll stay where you left them. But then, it's a new day, and then you got to put them in a new place, right? And don't forget, these are not fib lines. Let's not mix that up. These are measured moves. I'm just abusing the fib tool. That's all I'm doing. Repurposing it. Yeah.
Do you have a script for that? Sorry.
Script? No script. Just click up here on the, we're on the tools up here. And on the drop-down menu, you will see Fibonacci line. That's it. That's the tool. I'm just using that. Just configure it to show different percentages. I just configured it so I get equidistant lines. That's all I'm doing with this. Nothing else. Nothing complicated. And so I just want measured moves. Trying to see if there's something happening here on Meta, but nah, can't read anything. You know what Apple is beginning to look like to me? It did this consolidation right there above 235. Good breakdown. Now it's retesting 235. When the market's open, I would have entered this about a couple of minutes ago, probably. Where it printed a bearish candle. The new 5-minute low is the entry. Stop would be either above the previous candle or the entry candle. And you're going for the level down. Let's see how that goes at the open. That could be interesting. Again, same trade, retest of a breakout. We seem to be getting a lot of those lately. Cool. All right, about 5 minutes to go, guys. Let me know if there's something you want to discuss before the open. For now, I don't really see anything that I can rely on, so just going to wait.
Avi, the problem with the retest is sometimes you see a big 5-minute candle break, and the next candle is the retest. I mean, it's it's kind of tricky, and sometimes, and most of the times it goes, but it's not a good setup. So what do you do with that?
So I like to wait for these confirmations, right? I don't trade, like, let's say if my level here is 235. Let's say it's a precise place on the chart. You can see Apple here came up, and just because this white candle closed below 235, rejected it a little bit, doesn't mean I enter immediately. I'm not entering there. That's still bullish. I'm waiting for a genuine bearish 5-minute candle, which is this candle right here, the 915 candle. This is real bearish. So now I'll say the setup is complete, where the retest is complete. Now I'm just waiting for an entry confirmation. The entry confirmation is a new 5-minute low. So on this candle, so probably 2 minutes after this candle forms, then it makes a new low. That would be the entry, the stop right above. And now you get a much better win rate. Just having confirmations on your trade book.
Yeah,
You stay out.
I'm with you on that. But if you take a look at Google, it's a good example, right?
Yeah.
You see the candle they printed on 905, right? They broke the level. Imagine that the second candle next to it was the retest. Would you take the trade?
At the open, sometimes I do. Right at the open, within the first 5-10 minutes, I might do that. But later in the day, you don't want to do that. And I don't even suggest trading the first 10 or 15 minutes. It's really messy. It's hard to manage risk. You've seen like yesterday, last couple of days, how I have to get in and get out within 10 seconds. That stuff's fast. So I'm not going to recommend you trade that and wait for the very next candle. All that stuff is, it's taken me 5 years and I don't think I have a real good grip on it, So stay away from that. Wait for it later and you'll get setups. You'll get setups all day. You've got to realize you're here in the financial markets. It's a gold mine. Seriously.
So basically, if it's the same next candle made the retest, it's not a good setup.
Yeah, you get a lower win rate. So
Right.
think of it that way. Very simple. You'll see me take it sometimes. Again, if I'm trading the first few minutes. Recently, I've been doing that a bit just because the setup's there. But again, wait for it. It's not worth the trouble.
Yeah.
If you're not confident with it, it's not worth it.
Yep. Thanks, Avi.
All right, couple minutes to the open. See that Google doing its retest already going. Where are we? 197.50. I don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna move these lines up a little. Let's keep an eye on it. Yeah, I don't see anything at the open right now. I just don't see anything. Maybe, if anything, Google bouncing off the 196.50 area. I might sit out the first few minutes today. Oh, now Apple's looking interesting. Okay, Apple's getting very interesting. Okay, see that rejection of 235. What is with Apple? It had a big bullish run, and 230 is not likely. But let's see, it could be. So if we're doing this, we go out of the money, put options, 232.50. Yeah, that's the only one to take, really. It's going to be ultra volatile, taking this one out of the money like this, but I do that only because I know if I'm going to trade the open, it happens fast. Anyways, we still have more than a minute to go. Well, there you go, guys. Look at Google now. There's nothing on it. There's nothing. Came right back in. So that's not doing anything. I do see Tesla ready for a breakdown of 395. It looks like it. But again, that's if you like breakouts. And also Meta breakdown of 675. If you like breakouts. I'm avoiding breakouts. I'm looking for retests, which is what Apple's done. It already did the breakout. I'm looking at the retest towards 233. You know what? I don't know if this is... It's 235. I'm going to have to go in the money with this. Those contracts are too far away. Well, 233, it's 50 cents. Actually, it's not that bad. You got to recalibrate things at the open because things are... you get bigger candles, basically. Faster moves. All right, guys. About 20 seconds to go. Lauren, you want to know why 8 a.m. candle? Well, I've observed it over the years, and it makes sense. It's easy to find, easy to use, right? You don't have to go jumping around between different time frames and all that. And I've observed it, and I like it. It makes sense. Did all the back testing, and there's no need for me to jump around with daily charts and stuff. Nice and simple. All right, there's the open. Apple rejecting up here. I will be short fairly quickly if it does. This 235 zone. It's the only thing I'm watching now at the open. Yeah, it's generally bullish for now. No good. No good. There it is now. It's the key area, 235. Let's see what happens. It's looking more like a double bottom than anything else. All right. That doesn't look like it's going to happen. So Apple went through 235 and it's holding above it. It's not dropping quickly at all. It's telling me the buyers were there and still there. Could easily be stepping up from 235, but let's see how it behaves here. It's still right at the open. Okay, now it's dropping. Ooh, now it's interesting. Whoa, that's a good little drop. That was interesting. Still got a close eye on it. It's really interesting. There's buyers and sellers gutting it out just below 235 on Apple. See a third drop. Is it a third one? That retest. The new low would be great, but it's not doing it. There's no clear direction on Apple for now. If anything, mildly bullish. If anything, because again, it's above 235. And it made new highs there. Just. Only just. Yeah, this is not it's not worth risking. Alrighty. No go, no fun. No fun yet. Only 2 minutes into the day. All right, Apple looks bullish. I've dropped the idea of the short. Not gonna happen. What else do we have?
Does Amazon look short?
Hold on a sec. Sorry, I'm looking at Meta. Meta looks like a very good long, actually. Oh man, I'm seeing a bigger perspective here on Meta. This might happen if we can get an entry on it. See the consolidation breakout. This is a retest. Let it print a bullish candle, and then off we go. So still a little wait on Meta if it goes. Amazon, yes, doing a breakout right now. 238. What is it? Let's see. If you like breakout trades, I don't like breakout trades. It seems to be doing a breakout right now off of the low of the ATM candle. So,
Sorry, Avi, where's the retest on Meta?
it's from yesterday's opening range. About 670, 671. If you zoom out on the 5-minute chart, you can see where Meta's bouncing off intraday levels, yesterday's level. Tesla's a mess. I don't see anything that's really good. Amazon, yep, doing the breakout. If you guys like breakouts, that happened. Tesla's, there it is. Now it's going to break out. Again, ORB stuff on Tesla going long. And this is all really fast trading if you guys are into this. Tesla looks strong for 400 at the moment. But yeah, I don't see anything that I would trade right now. Just
Andrew is already in Tesla.
Andrew's into Tesla. Yeah, I mean, Tesla's got that momentum. If you're doing ORBs, you're in it. You're already out most of it. There you go. You're done for the day.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of thing. Not my scene. I'm going to have to wait. Google's right back to the level. You know, Google's interesting too. I'm seeing Google and Meta doing similar things. You can see on Google pretty much where it found resistance yesterday. Right where it is, about was a 195.40. It's pretty well aligned with 195. Bouncing off. But let's see what the price action says. For now, we don't know anything. Don't know anything at all. Microsoft's the same thing, same as Meta. This is curious. Gotta wait a few minutes, wait a few candles. Amazon, yep, there it goes. Is there news on Amazon? It looks like it. It just wants to go weak. Firm breakdown. Find some trouble here in the pre-market low or post-market low, 238 area. And then you're going down. All right, so Meta's a no-go. It's very bearish. Google as well, no good. Microsoft, no, nothing's good for now for me. Here, and this is the thing about Tesla, guys. Like I was telling you, if you're playing 1-minute ORB stuff, you would have got in a few minutes ago and scalped it up. And you have to scalp it because as soon as the momentum dies, you have to get out. And otherwise, you get eaten up on this big wick over here. And a lot of people would lose money. As long as you understand trading volatility, as in how to trade volatility, which is, you know, get out when the momentum goes against you, then you'll be okay with it. All right. So for now, I still don't see any setups.
Meta
Nothing.
is Taking 671.
What is, sorry?
Meta
Meta.
testing the level of 671.
Yeah, testing a level, but realistically, it's not a great one. It could still go weak, but it didn't consolidate above this level,
Yeah.
right? I like a
Yeah.
consolidation, or like in
Same
this
candle.
area. Yeah. This looks like it's just on the move. We don't want to catch a moving train, right?
This is what tricks me always. I mean, the next candle retest is not actually a retest. I get it.
Yeah, take it easy with that. Again, relax. You're here in the financial markets, man. It's a gold mine. You're gonna get so many opportunities. As long as you're patient, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right, Google, on the way down. Now let's move these levels further down. See what we work with. What is the level right about there? It's 195. Next level, 193.70. For those of you who like these breakdowns. Again, not something I'm very interested in. And Meta, we gotta move these levels. Meta's very wild. Again, it's moving like 2 measures every candle so far. So next level down, 665.94. About the 666 area.
Have you see Amazon going for the retest? Is it?
Yeah, I've got one eye on it. I don't know. It's tricky. It's it could be very weak from here. It's a setup. I've taken this many times, but it's not ideal.
Okay.
It's not ideal. I'd be careful. It already made a big move, and I'd wait for a nice reverse ABCD pattern. Let things slow down a bit. Right now, it's too much. It's too hectic. You could get stuck in this for a few minutes before it goes and all that.
Do you see Apple double bottom? That's happening.
Yeah, I'm seeing a double bottom, but not a good one. Not a good one at all. Because if you're really seeing a double bottom, well, let's say you're seeing it off of this level here, 234 or so, 235. And for it to be a complete double bottom, you want one genuinely bullish candle, which this first candle is not. It's got a big wick on the top side, right? So you can't tell me that this is bullish. And then the new high would be the entry. It did the new high, but I wouldn't enter this. As you can see, I did not. It's got a wick up there. It's not bullish. If the close of it was at its own high, now that's bullish. Then I would have been paying more attention.
Okay. Less weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it should be clear. It's either bullish or it's bearish, right? If it's not either of those, then it's most likely going to not go anywhere. And therefore, you shouldn't want to play with it. Yeah, things were not as clear as yesterday. But that's all right. Sit and wait. What do we have? We have FOMC at 2 today. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Shane. All right. So I don't see anything happening at the moment. I mean, things are moving, but nothing worth reading, nothing worth trading. See, Tesla did the ORB now, the 5-minute ORB. So 1-minute ORB would have been up and 5-minute ORB down. You guys like trading this? This is insane. If Tesla does a retest up there, that could be good. Because you can see it's a very clear consolidation. You can see the breakout setup on Tesla, right? These lower highs keeps hitting itself on the level. Finally, a breakout. Retest here could be good. This is overall, it looks like a pretty good setup. Again, better than the Amazon one. If you're looking at Amazon, it's not a really great setup for a breakout. Even though the breakout happened, it's not as convincing. You want it to really consolidate, get lower and lower and lower, and eventually go. That would be good. That's a healthy setup. So Tesla is a possibility. But again, let's wait and see. Yeah, nothing yet. Nothing making sense yet. Yeah, that's great advice, Shane. It's a perfect day for a second cup of coffee. Go ahead, guys, get some coffee. I'm gonna get some protein shake. I can't drink coffee now. It's almost 7 p.m. There's no way. I struggle with sleep as it is. But yeah, I don't anticipate trading the first hour today, really, the way things are moving. Doesn't make sense. Atif, did you run Google all the way up yesterday? You had that awesome entry.
I did actually, yes.
Nice.
All the
Nice.
way up there.
Yeah, me too.
Nice, you guys. 195. Oh man.
I actually sent a message to tease you. I said, "Hi, just exit."
I saw. I didn't want to look at the chart, what time and where it was. I didn't want to look. I figured I'll ask you. You know me, I'll get so upset.
I know. You got a good size as well if you were to capture it. Oh my God.
Yeah, man, that was massive. I'm telling you, that's the one that could, if you just trail it properly, those are getting close to six-figure trades.
I know.
That-
I would have. I was thinking about. It's like, oh my God, Avi had a really good size, and
Yeah. I
But
love
what about Amazon?
yeah, Amazon's going.
it's going down. It's not the setup I would like. It's just not. It's not there. Can't trust it. Did a retest. If I got in on the retest, I'd be scalping it on the way down because I don't trust it. I don't trust the breakout setup. And again, this could just still be in the breakout momentum until, let's say, 237, then do a retest 30 minutes later. That one I will take. This one is, it's not great. And realistically, we're not really, it's still within the first 15 minutes, but you can see the momentum is already dying. The volatility is already dying. Compared to the first big candles, everything jumped around. Now it's a little more steady, a little more slow. Might as well sit and wait and go slow. That kind of thing for now. I don't see much happening, really. Not much worth trading. Like we said earlier, though, Tesla, on the other hand, is more interesting. I need serious bearish evidence. I'm not going to go short on a bullish candle. It doesn't make sense. When I like to do this retest right on the next candle, if that next candle is the first candle of the day or maybe the second, I would still really hesitate with Tesla here. So it's not likely that I'll touch it. Oh, you guys look at Microsoft now, 3-bar play. I feel like those simple candlestick patterns, it's just about doing that. Big bearish candle, consolidation. The next one's a new low. That's your entry for that 3-bar play. Happening at a level. So if you like that trade, that style, that seems to be happening. It's not something that I was ever good with, so I don't trade that. But it's there, it's set up. Oh, where are the levels? Let's get these levels in the right place. Oh, yeah, there it is. 441 area is your target if you're short on that. Basically, it's a break of low of day. Nvidia is getting interesting. Where?
Yeah,
Beginning to see this hammer. 30 seconds more, and it's happening not after a genuinely bearish activity.
yeah, there's room to the left too.
This time, if I go long today, I swear to God, I'm going to hold this position. Not like yesterday, just chicken out. Let's do this properly. I totally messed up trade management yesterday. 125. We got to go in the money at this point. Yeah, just 125. Now I'm not really trading opening volatility anymore. It's not happening. So I'm waiting for this candle to close. Let's see what happens with Nvidia. There it is. Well, that is bullish. The new high, if it makes a new high, would be my long entry. I'm going to go these 125 call options. It's going to be about 350. So let's see. Whenever that new high happens, if it happens. It's a good reversal. It came from up to down, finding support pretty much intraday level area. Measured move, all makes sense. Okay, a new high, almost there, coming. Almost there. Really watching this closely. All right, that's the entry. I should get 350. There we go. This is a 350 contract. So I'm long here on Nvidia, watching it very closely. I want to find a way to add more size. There it is. Okay, now that's full size. Should not get on bigger than this. I'm watching it very closely. It's just in the money, only just, so it's going to be volatile. The first priority is to tighten up the risk. So as soon as it goes in my favor, I'm going to bring the exit to, well, tighter in. Right now, my exit is basically below the line, below 125. Let's see. NVIDIA, and what else is good? Come on, NVIDIA, let's move. I haven't even been watching NVIDIA, really. It had that big day. Yeah, I know. Well, it's in play, basically. It wants to move one way or another. And Microsoft did that break of the low, like we were talking about a few minutes ago, you guys. Yeah, like that. That one's moving. Yeah, good setup on NVIDIA. You can see the room to the left. You can see the big bullish hammer. Has a bit of a wick on the top side. It's a little concerning, but realistically, you can see wicks on both sides just previously. It's not bearish price action. It has come down. And I like that. It found these buyers right where it hasn't been before, at the level. I mean, everything's very well aligned here. That's why I took it. But like I always say, you know, all great setups can often fail. So
What was your stop?
it's below 125. Basically, it loses the entry candle. I'm watching this candle right here on the 5-minute chart. Drops below, I'll hit the button and be out of it. For now, it's very hesitant. Really doesn't want to go yet. A lot of the trading books you read will say to stop below the previous hammer so you can survive the pullbacks. That all makes sense. I'm just a little more aggressive than that. So let's see if these buyers can really step it up, step it up, step it up. Be nice to get to 129 if that happens.
Avi, the supply zone on NVIDIA is 130 today.
130, yeah. So the idea is to survive the move all the way up, huh?
Yeah.
Supply zone. Well, you know, those things come and go. The order book, that's why I don't trust it. It comes, it
My
goes.
stop is already at break even.
Sorry, what?
My stop is on NVIDIA. It's already
You're long. Good. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
De-risk as quick as you can. So now it's departing the area is what I like to see here. So I like to de-risk it quickly.
That's exactly what I break my stop to break even. 20 cents below.
All right. Just watch the price action. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
The price should dictate what you're doing, not your entry point, but the price action itself.
Exactly.
All right. NVIDIA is going to be slow and messy, huh? Oh, man. Google's doing the same setup now. Okay. I got to pay attention to all of this stuff. See where I can. This is going to be a tricky one to put a stop on. I have to give a little room to it because I don't want to watch it there. So if it hits that area, approximately, it will be losing the level and it's out. And I'm going to try and watch Google for a possible setup. If it does that hammer, it was looking good for a moment there. Let's see. No, that didn't happen. The candle closed and it didn't happen. Oh, well. Yeah, my stop's not in the right place with NVIDIA. It's not mapped out properly. I wanted to give it a little bit of room below the green line there. And once it really departs the area, that's when I can tighten it up. For now, it's not doing that. I'm gonna just watch it carefully. AMD is interesting, but man. See, AMD is tempting for the same kind of setup, that long tail hammer, but guys, this is just too much, too crazy. Then it one big hammer and off it goes now, but nah. I'd much rather get into NVIDIA. Or even Google if it happened. Google didn't happen though.
what frightens me is that there's a big order on the book on NVIDIA, 125.
If that frightens you, then don't look at the book.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at the book. I don't know what the book's doing. Come on, it's taking forever. Oh man. And this is why a lot of times conventional wisdom, all the books will tell you, put your exit below the hammer. Down there, you can survive. Whatever's going to happen might become a double bottom and then go, might be doing this for 30 minutes. That's the whole reason for it. But again, I'm just more aggressive than that. I put it a little below the level right there, basically halfway through the wick. I'm using the level. Trying to survive all this. My exit is still just below the level. For me, the price action still hasn't moved from my entry. It's just hovering around my break even.
I put in my stop at 125.09. Your stop is way wider, right? Stop
It is, yeah, it's wider. Again, I'm watching price action, nothing else. I really need the price action to go away from this area. Then I can bring my exit into this area. And by exit this area, I mean, it has to really get up to, like, break the open. Break the opening high, like this 127 zone.
Could you show again where your stop was?
It's about here. It's somewhere here. Basically, I'm going to hit the button if it comes. For now, I've just put it in on the screen, but I know that's not in the right place. These are not mapped out properly. Just got to wait for it. And there goes Avi.
They showed the setter, so it seems like it's going to go now.
Yeah. Well, the truth is, we don't know what's going to happen, right? You never know what's going to happen in the market. Just manage
Avi,
your risk.
why wouldn't you set your break even, your stop to break even now, Avi? Because now you're in the plus again. Now you're in the green again. Could go down again. Could go against you now, and then you have a losing trade now.
Well, are you here to trade or trade the P&L? Two different things. You trade the P&L, you're not going to make money. Because if you trade the P&L, you're going to say it's green, you take it off, and then you
okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
We are all not fortune tellers, no? That's for sure. No?
Yeah, so it could easily be a winner or a loser, and you accept that reality before you put the position on every single time. You could lose or win on any trade. Perfect setup, not perfect setup, doesn't matter. But it's important not to trade the P&L. It's important to just trade your process. And for me right now, the process says keep the stop where it is. It has to depart this area. And if it does, then I can move it and tighten up the risk. And then we'll see after that. So always trade the process and accept that you will lose half your trades. I mean, if you lose half your trades, you're doing really well. That's a 50% win rate. I mean, that's a lot of the experienced guys struggle to get a 50% win rate.
What are your statistics? What are your statistics, Avi? Or 60% of your trades are winning trades, or 55? Or?
I'd say probably just under 50, somewhere there.
Okay.
Approximately 50, I don't know. And that's more like the last 2 quarters or so, something like that. I don't know.
Thanks, Avi. Cheers.
Avi, that's an interesting point. You also talked about it in your webinars. On the first hand, I mean, to minimize the risk is very important. On the second hand, I mean, you get out in most of the pullbacks, So it's sometimes you have to hold your stop where it is from the beginning, and sometimes, I mean, still working on that. That's the tricky part.
It's very tricky. So don't confuse yourself by doing too many things at the same time. Pick one thing and do it. If you're going to use a trailing stop, just stick to it. If you're going to go with the range orders, using targets, just go with it. And then later on, gradually introduce different things into your trading style. If you want to incorporate, trailing stops with targets in mind, for example, things like that, do it gradually, one thing at a time. You mix in too many things, you're going to get all confused, and then you'll wonder why you're getting chopped up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just.
Avi, Google is looking at a good place right now. Google.
Yeah, Google's all right. It's not the setup I like. It's there, but it's not the setup I would take. See that? I like the long tail hammer. It's not doing that. It did tweezer bottoms, which is usually a scalp setup for the long. It could easily go, but I don't like it. I don't like the setup. The setup's just not there. It's not good enough for me to put risk on. So if you compare this bottoming action with the NVIDIA action, look at that long tail hammer, then the new 5-minute high. That's the beauty of it. Google doesn't have that. Google, you could see 2 candles in a row. It's just messing with this area. These tweezers in the same place, which is bullish, but only for a scalp.
Yeah.
I've traded this many times over the years as a scalp. I've never traded this for the kind of trade I'm trying to get now, which is just trying to hold for the day. Try and catch that bottom of the day and catch the bigger move of the day, right? Which is usually the second, third, fourth move of the day, something like that.
Thank you.
AMD wants to go. Damn thing. AMD's a real tease right now, but I know it's not a good setup. It's just you gotta let it go. What else is there? I don't see anything else worth getting into.
Yeah, AMD's real clunky. I mean,
Yeah.
the continuation is rough. I mean,
Yeah,
so-
you can see the room to the left isn't there on a reversal. You want real room to the left. You know, this candle here just it's been here recently. Compare that with again with Nvidia. This candle that it made at 125, the hammer, it hasn't been here since at some point yesterday. The setup is a lot better. And then what happens after the setup? It goes, it doesn't go. That's none of your business. You know, no one can predict that. Nobody knows. You just manage your risk. If it goes, great. If it doesn't, you manage your risk. That's all there is.
Avi, what do you mean by room to the left?
If you look at this wick here on Nvidia, basically look at 125, this level. It has not been here. Look, zoom out, and it hasn't been here since at some point yesterday.
Oh, okay.
There's plenty of room to the left. It doesn't like to be here. When it gets to this area, it doesn't want to be here. Look, even yesterday, it just went right through it. So that's the idea of room to the left. There we go. Meta doing it.
Bad or good that there's no room to the left.
There's no room to the left. Don't touch it. It's likely to sit there. If there is room to the left, I'm more likely to trade it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Meta is good.
Meta's the worst, man. Just every day for the last 10 days, I feel like it goes and I just can't catch it. It just doesn't have a setup. Even right now, look at that. Nice bullish kind of stuff, but there's nowhere to get involved in this. I gotta pay attention to this Nvidia thing. It doesn't want to go or it does want to go. I can't tell right now. I still gotta manage risk. That's the key thing. My exit is still there. But again, the options don't exactly mimic the price. I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on it. It might hit the stop before the price action actually drops the level. It could be. Could be not. Tesla is getting more interesting as well for now. I might do something with Tesla here. Let's see if this candle, yeah, if this closes bearish, the new low would be an entry. Go for 390. Let's pay attention to Tesla a little bit. Nvidia, I've got to be careful with that too. Okay, where do I put this exit? I really got to find a way to map it. If I'm watching it all the time, I don't have to put this exit in place, but I'm not. I'm trying to watch 2 things at the moment. That's the thing about options. You got to trade the price action, not the options. But that works nicely if you're watching it. Tesla is getting seriously bearish. I'll put on some size on Tesla in a moment. Oh, look at that. That thing's going to stop out in a moment. Nvidia. You can see it's not even hit the level yet. It's close to the stop. Got to keep an eye on this. Still got another few seconds for Tesla.
Strangely, AMD is going and Nvidia is not.
How many times we've seen that, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty contrarian to each other.
Okay, Tesla's no good. I don't like it. It's just, wait, hold on a second. It's not bearish enough. Forget about Tesla. Here's what I'm seeing, guys. I was thinking if this closed as a real bearish hammer with no wick down here, this would have been good. It rejected the area. The new 5-minute low would have been an entry, but it's just not doing that. So forget about it. Man, AMD wants to go without a setup. Well, not a great setup, and then
Yeah,
Nvidia doesn't want to go with a good setup. It just, that's the market for you. What are you gonna do?
Setup was AMD was actually really good. Not really good.
No, it was not. It was not. It was
No,
very
it wasn't.
tempting. It was hard to read
No, I
it.
took it, but like I was partially pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AMD is difficult. I mean, NVIDIA, actually, the setup is great. It's just refusing to go after setting up. So, you just got to survive it. That's all. You can see right now, this is where the options become difficult because these lows are not getting lower on NVIDIA, but in the options, they're getting a bit lower. So I might have to actually exit just because I'm on the options trade before I exit on equity. If I was on equity, I might be able to survive this. But that's how that goes. I'm still curious about Tesla. I know I said it's not great, but it's, price action is pretty solid. There it is. Just as I said, it drops. It's still there. The entry's still there for a put option there. Still
Yeah, I've
there.
been short. It's playing around though. It almost has that descending wedge thing. So we'll see if it comes back up and I'm out, or finally breaks down here.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a good one. I'm gonna get involved here. The action is good. Again, now I have to manage 2 positions. It's never fun, but we'll do it. You gotta pay attention to the price action. That's always the most important thing. This is an incredibly expensive contract, $19. I rarely get into contracts this expensive. Okay, now 2 open positions. That's plenty to manage. NVIDIA is the troublesome one, actually. Tesla is not too complex for now. Now let's see. Man, AMD.
Yeah, and see you later.
Yeah, just go.
Hey, Avi, what do you think about Microsoft?
Microsoft. Yeah, let's have a look. Hold on a sec. Sorry. Yeah, Microsoft. Well, it came to a level going up. I don't see any setup here. Might become a double bottom later. Might go up and do a retest somewhere and then go push down again. I don't see any setup at the moment. It doesn't want to do anything. As in, it may want to go, but I don't see any way to get into it and manage risk. So I'd avoid Microsoft for now.
All right, thank you.
All right, Tesla. So the exit is on the other side of 395. NVIDIA is just sitting there. All right. It's a matter of sit and wait at this point. Can't do anything about anything.
Avi, are you long or short Tesla?
I'm short Tesla and long NVIDIA.
Okay. But why are you taking a short on Tesla? Like, just it's holding this price from so long. Even from yesterday to like, so 390 is like a big sport since yesterday.
Yeah, 390 is the area I'm targeting. But what I'm seeing is it broke down, basically made a move down from basically considered 400 down, breakout, retest the level, and then rejecting the level. This candle here was a pretty decent rejection. And the next candle was actually seriously weak from there. For a few minutes, it was just holding below the low of the rejection candle. So that's a bit of a nuance that I'm looking at. And so I took that entry there just on the new low, and the exit's up there. And I want to tighten it up as it goes in my favor. So for now, it's just, again, sitting there, not moving, not deciding to go anywhere. So just going to sit and wait. Either it stops me or it goes. There's only 2 possibilities, right?
Okay, thank you.
Look at that. NVIDIA's, these contracts are getting lower and lower. NVIDIA has another 5 minutes to go. Otherwise, I may have to exit this. Okay, Amazon, new low. Google looks like it wants a new low. This is very interesting. One of those days, the setups don't work, and the ones that don't set up, they go. I was tempted on Meta for a moment, but that's no good. AMD, oh my gosh. I keep looking at it because it's going, and I still can't read where would you get in, how would you get in. There's nothing setting up on that. It never set up. Just
Avi, I've just got to say, like, having your P&L and everything live while you're trading, it's been a while since I've been in the group. Like, for a guy learning like me, this is gold. Just to kind of see trade management from someone else. Like, it's pretty cool. So for whatever that's worth, thank you.
Cool, man. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you guys benefit from it. As long as you're happy with it, let me know. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no one
Appreciate
ever
it.
shows that, man. That's pretty cool, man.
Awesome. Thanks. Apple's doing a breakout now too, guys. If you like high bay breakouts. Nvidia is setting up more and more for a push down, but seriously, that low is it's very real. It's a big low. Yeah, it's just choppy. So right now, I'd say there's nowhere to go on Nvidia. You wouldn't enter now. It's just choppy. You know that there's serious buyers down there, but you know it's setting up to break down as well. I mean, where do you go with this? So for now, I'd say don't even touch it if you're not in it. For now, I'm just managing risk. That's all I'm interested in. And Tesla, same thing. Really not going anywhere. Did the whole pattern setup all there, but not going. AMD, gosh. Wow. One of those days, and AMD just wants to do it. Amazon's at the low of the day, guys. Again, if you like low of day breakouts, and if you like patterns, you get this very nice reverse ABCD pattern kind of setting up here. Again, not at a level. I'm not going to touch it, but it's there. All right, Tesla. Here comes an exit, perhaps. Tesla's wild, huh? It just goes back and forth. Got to figure out what to do with this. What's with AMD? That it looks like there's news on it. Looks like it's joining the AI wagon or something. Jeez. No, there's still nothing to do. I can't do anything. You just have to wait. And I may have to work with NVIDIA stopping me out any moment now before it hits the level. I'm going to hit this manually. So NVIDIA right now at the level. Let's see if it doesn't bounce. I may have to go otherwise. Okay, 125. There, one buy. Two. There you go. New buyer. You see the new buyer on NVIDIA here? I'll show you what I'm looking at. I hit 125. It dropped like 5 cents below. I found a new buyer and pushed instantly. That was an instant. If you're watching the tape there, it's like 10 seconds ago. You would have seen that. Big buyer just came in on NVIDIA, just a moment below 125.
Yeah, I saw that.
5 cents below. Yeah, big transaction. I don't even have volume and all, but you can just tell the way the candles move. That's a big one. So now let's see if that one steps up the bids.
Yeah, well, the 125 was in the way. Let's see now.
Yeah, let's see. Tesla is just sitting there. I can't read Tesla. There's nothing to read in it. Just sit there. Oh, here we go. NVIDIA. There's that buyer. Let's make it rip. Oh, come on. Actually, I should have added in with that buyer. That would have been an opportunity. I haven't figured that trade book yet. And you guys, AMD broke 117. There you go. Big move up.
Man, Avi, it's amazing to see your P&L getting red. I mean, those amounts stay so freaking calm. Damn.
Yeah, man. How can you handle that? I just want to ask you a question, Avi. Like, how did you manage to stay in these trades? Because all the time, I have to partial. I cannot stay in it.
Well, yeah, as far as staying in it and not partialing is concerned, you even saw it yesterday where I've done that a million times. I partial too early, too much, and then the thing goes 10 times the distance. I'd rather hold a full size for a full move if I can afford to. If I can do it, I'll do it. And that's what I've been working on a lot in the second half of last year, trying to hold for big moves. Because, the big money is made on the moves, not on the size. You can get as much size as you want, but you go for a 5-cent move, you're not going to make money. You can make 0.25% on your account. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in seriously multiplying the account on a weekly basis. And the only way to do that really is to catch big moves. You buy it at $1, sell it at $5, something like that. Otherwise, you're never going to make big money. So again, after all those years of partialing way too much without a genuine exit strategy, I've evolved it so that it's like this at the moment, where the first order of priority is to minimize the risk. So try and wait for the price to exit your entry area, and then stick or tighten up your stop, your exit, and then let it run for the target. So you're trailing it at first, and then the rest of it is running for a target. So, but again, all that's come as an evolution of like 5.5 or 6 years of trading. You know, even in crypto, like I bought the thing at $3,000 and then sold a lot of it at 20, but then got back in at 12 or 13,000 and then sold it off at 60. I learned that lesson in the first place. If I just held on from 3,000 all the way up to 100,000 today, you know, that'd be something else. But that's what I'm trying to achieve here. But in that, you got to understand, you're going to have a lot of times like this. Like a lot of times you guys have seen, look at all the old videos, even from the last 6 months. A lot of my trading is like this. It's the P&L is up and down for hours before, you know, anything comes of it. And you know, the day's over. Might be red, might be green. You don't know. But that's just how that goes. That's just been my journey so far.
Man, Nvidia just
yeah. Now it's coming back to that buyer that was there. If that buyer is still there, I'm still in. If it's not, I'm out. Basically, I'm really watching it tight at this area. What happened? Push down again. See that? There it is. Oh, okay, that's the exit. Out. That buyer couldn't hold. That was the exit. That was no good. Okay, Tesla on the move. Tesla. Okay, there we go. Tesla's departing the area. So it's even on Nvidia, like that was an exit, but it's just one trade. You know, it was worth holding for, because if that went, that would have been huge. So you're gonna take those hits. All you need is realistically on this kind of trading, you need like a 20% win rate, and you'll be fine. So I don't mind losing 3 trades in a day or 4 trades in a day. The next one will be a winner, you know, at 2 p.m. or whatever. That's just you guys have seen me do that a million times. Happens always. Okay, now Tesla's at made a new low of day. I want to see what it does here. I want to tighten up the risk. There's no point having the risk all the way up there at the moment. Just tighten up a little bit. Again, I'm more just watching the price action here. I'm not too bothered about the options chart. Right now, my thinking is the risk should be above this white candle. It should be. But let's see. This candle close and see what happens. Beginning to like a double bottom here on Microsoft. That could be fun. See that? Comes down, one bottom, second bottom. A new high would be good. This could be fun. Let's see what happens. Nvidia is doing a breakout. If you guys like low of day breaks, that's what's happening now. Oh, Tesla's going the other way. I might actually exit. Tesla is doing a big hammer. You know, this is actually set up for a long. See that long tail hammer happening right now? Let's see how it closes. If this really closes like that, I might go long on Tesla and flip this whole thing around. And I'm looking at Microsoft very closely. We also have Apple breaking now, guys. The 8 a.m. candle high. Wait for it. Just wait for it. Just gotta wait for it. Tesla's interesting. I'm gonna get ready for Microsoft in a moment here. 240. Wow. 437 contracts. What is this thing? 440. Okay, in the money. There we go. 440. Okay. Microsoft is there and Tesla is there. All right. Tesla closed as a big hammer. I mean, the new high would be an exit. That's where I would enter for a long. So
can you look at Google now?
I'll exit this. Yeah, Google wants to run, but it's not got a setup. There's no way I would mess with it. It's in an area of chop. It's not something I'm interested in. I would be very careful.
Right?
Yeah, Microsoft double bottom, new high is the entry. I'm gonna tighten up Tesla here, so I don't have to look at it. Microsoft is interesting. I want a long call options. There it is. 1, 2. There's a new high. Oh, these are expensive contracts. Okay, let's get some. We get 125. There we go. Okay, so I've taken a long on Microsoft. I'm still in the short on Tesla. Survived it so far. I've tightened up the stop on that, so it's a little stress-free now. And let's see. So Microsoft. big double bottom. The double bottom happened where it hasn't been in a long time. Room to the left, basically at a level as well. The second bottom's higher than the first, and it's a bullish candle. The new 5-minute high is the entry. The exit should realistically be below the bottom, but I'm too aggressive for that. I'll put it below the previous, this red candle. I want to tighten it up very quickly. As soon as I can, this needs to be tightened. Again, these are options. It's really tricky to map this stuff, so I really got to keep an eye on it. I'm just going to put stops in place just in case it gets there when I'm not watching it. There we go. Okay. Should be, yeah, level there. It's approximately there. Give it a little room. Options always need a bit of room. All right, there we go. So Tesla now wants to go. Look at that, man. What a mess. Let's see. We know there's big buyers down here in Tesla, right? It's 391.50. But clearly they're not good enough or strong enough to push up yet. I'm still holding that short position on Tesla. Where is it? Here. And let's see. Still surviving. The exit is just basically above the hammer. A little room above the hammer. Hey, look at Apple, guys. Right at the level. And sure enough, what do you think happens at levels? It changes its behavior. There it is. NVIDIA did the breakdown. There you go. Who wants NVIDIA for a short? See, break of low of the day is the strategy here. It's very messy. Very hard to trade this thing. I don't see any setups. There's nothing I would do with it. All right, guys, another 12 minutes or so, and then I'll be off the mic and into YouTube. So let me know if there's anything you want to discuss till then. There you go, NVIDIA. Look at that thing.
Hi, Avi.
Hey, what's up?
Everything good, Avi? Avi, do you still have problems with liquidity to sell your contracts?
No, not really. I'm not really scalping them and stuff. And I'm very close to the money. When I'm entering very liquid options, and I don't take enough size to move the market. So far, no, all good. No problems with liquidity. That's a good thing, right? Yeah. You don't want that kind of problem.
Yeah.
When you lose money you don't plan to lose. So that's when it really hurts. Losing's fine otherwise. You can lose money, that's fine. Just don't lose money you don't plan to lose. So NVIDIA is interesting, guys. The breakout's good. Break of low of the day, I mean, it could be good. But if it really is a good one, it'll go for a bit and come back and retest 125, and I'll take the retest short, probably later today, if it happens. Tesla's a disaster, huh? What the hell? It's very indecisive, basically. You can see there. So, okay, new 5-minute high is my exit, which is, I've cut the risk by half of what I put on initially. And what's going on in Microsoft? Where is it? Okay, let's get these cleared up. So I got 2 positions in Microsoft. It's just sitting there for now. Amazon wants to go, but no setup. Google's all chopped. Somebody here, you guys were asking me about Google. Like it got there and it just got stuck there. It didn't do if it did this long tail hammer with a longer tail, then I'd say room to the left, the new high is where I would enter. But it's not doing that. It didn't do that. Okay, Tesla is really a disaster. It's putting in twin hammers now. See that? This is wild. I might exit this prematurely. Cut the risk. Gonna tighten up this really tight because it's not worth holding on to. Oh man, NVIDIA, crap. I have this temptation to go long on NVIDIA right now. But it's not there. It is not there at all. It's a very dangerous position. Look at this, guys. NVIDIA, again, long tail hammer, made a new low. It hasn't been there in a while, but it's happened right after a giant red candle. Even the new high here is not an entry for a long. If anything, then you start thinking about a double bottom, but the second bottom is lower than the first. Everything here is telling you that it's going to chop its way down to 120 today. and literally chop its way down. It's not going to be clean. If it keeps doing this, it's, you know, obviously it's not clean at all. All right. Still waiting for a genuine move to happen in this market. Might be later. All right, Tesla might have an exit now. Yeah, that's an exit. I'm out of here. Okay, stopped out on Tesla. Oh, well, took a tighter exit because it made a new high off of the hammer. That's the end of that. Now I'm thinking about that long opportunity. Not really, no. That's messy. Again, it's not clean. Let it be.
Hey, Avi, would you consider a short on NVIDIA if it retests 125 and rejects?
Possibly, but you know what it has to really do? To confirm a rejection, it has to print a very bearish candle. Right now it's printing bullish candles. So there's no way I'd call this bearish. You know, it could easily go down, but you know, you can't manage risk on this. This is impossibly difficult. So I would, yeah, wait for it to close a genuinely red candle, like pure red. Then the new low would be the entry. For now, it's a mess. It's really a mess. I only saw one setup on this so far, and you saw me take that and try and hold it, but you know, that one got me again. But it's a mess. You don't want to play with this. Yeah, everything's a bit of a mess. Apple doesn't.
My mic was off again. I just wanted to say thanks. That's what I'm waiting for. So I'm waiting for this candle to print bearish, and then if it does, if it proves, then I might go short.
Yeah, NVIDIA. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense, but I still won't take it because I want to see a good breakout as well. So I wanted the breakout to go some distance and come back to the area later, like 30 minutes later, you know, something like that. This is just getting choppy. So I'd be very careful with this.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. That Tesla looks like should have been that long right after the hammers, but man, this is a mess as well. Not a lot of clean setups today. I've had moves, but very few setups so far. And again, it's still early. We're not even an hour in. We're just about an hour in. Big trades always happen later, right? Remember? In the afternoon, 1 p.m. or something. I'm still in this Microsoft.
Somebody mentioned it earlier, but
yeah,
I was just going to say FOMC day. I usually don't even bother. The moves are so choppy.
Yeah. If you find it hard on days like this, then stay away from it. Personally, I haven't noticed a difference, FOMC or not, or anything. The only thing I've noticed a difference on is in a short week when you have like a half day or 2 days before Christmas or 4th of July. Those weeks, generally, I find very difficult trading. That's the only time I purposely don't trade because I think the market misbehaves. Other than that, I haven't found, at least with my style of trading, I haven't found too much trouble. This could have been yesterday. Price action like this could happen on any day, you know. So, but again, if you're struggling with it, then you know what it is, so let it go. Stay away from it. All right, guys, last 5 minutes I'm here, and then take a break, go to YouTube. So let me know if there's anything you'd like to discuss. There goes NVIDIA now. What a mess. What a mess. NVIDIA could be a good short, but I won't take it. Breaking the new low and then making a new low and going. I'd wait for a much deeper pullback. On the other hand, Meta might be the one to take short here. Yeah, that's it, Meta. What the hell? Get so focused on the wrong things, huh? Where is it? Meta, we want in the money. 7250. Yeah, look at that thing. Wow, it's expensive. All right. Oops, can't even get short here. I'll get some contracts on this. $24 contract. All right, I'm taking a short here on Meta. I see a breakdown, retest our area, and printing a bearish candle. Off it goes. This is very choppy, as in the options are insane here. 23.75. That in place. Oops. So what have I got? I've got short Meta and long Microsoft. All right, 2 open positions for now. That is interesting. This is actually a good setup. Ooh, I don't think I've ever traded a $24 contract. This is wild. So there you go. I'm still looking at NVIDIA as a breakout. For me, this is just a breakout. The retest should happen later. Then I will take it. As again, if you look at Meta, this is what I like to see. It does the breakout and came back like an hour later or something to retest. Now the retest. Now I'm expecting a much bigger move than the first move. And that's what I'm trying to catch the big moves of the day. Okay, time to manage risk here on Microsoft. Where's my exit? Whoa. 1, 2 candles. I can't even read that. Microsoft is weird. Got to find a way to read this better. Anyways, there we go. All right, last couple of minutes, guys. Let me know. Anything on your minds? Matt, you say Baba at 100. Cool. Yeah, Baba's getting the news, huh? It's got a lot of stuff going on.
Hey, Avi, for
Yeah.
Tesla, was there a double top? Because it tried to test the 395 area. And then right now it's just plunging down.
You see, that's not a double top, because for it to be a top, it has to be the top. This is not a top, but the top's up here. It came from up to down. It has to come from down to up and then make a top, right?
Okay.
This is a breakout and then a retest of the breakout area. And now it's continuing down. It's a retest of a breakout. Context is really important. So think of those things. Yeah. What was the top? The top was up here yesterday.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Casey, looking at AMD reversal. It is reversing. I don't know how you would trade this, though. I don't have a setup to get into this. A couple of indecision candles, new low. I mean, there's a trade book there if you like, but it's not reliable enough. Let it do a double top, which might take another 2 hours to form. If it does, that could be fun. Something like that. And you're looking at Amazon. Oh, I don't know what to tell you about Amazon. It's a mess. Just a great big mess. Daryl, you want Google? Google's a mess too. All I'm seeing with Google is it got there and it's gotten choppy. Look at every candle is overlapping each other. There's no structure, no shape, no nothing. It's just chop. So please be careful with this. This is not fun stuff. Randy, you got Amazon yesterday? Oh yeah, good. Got out, got in. Yeah, when you stop out, it's important that you re-enter if your setup shows itself again, right? Very, very important. And another thing I like to say, and actually I'm still working on this for myself, is when the setup shows itself, you must take the trade. You must really put on the trade. So I'm trying to be more aggressive by reminding myself of that. And I think that's important, because if you don't take your setups, you're never going to get a trade, never going to make money. And that's what you showed up here for, right? To make money. So that's how that goes. All right, guys. So that's the end of that. So I'll take it off now, and well, I'll shut this now, and then 30 minutes I'll be on YouTube. So come say hi over there, all right? Keep it green, you guys. Take it easy.
Thank you, Avi.
Great, thank you.
It's a pleasure. Take care, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.